Beneath the surface of our planet lies a realm as mysterious and intriguing as the distant reaches of space. While the heavens have long captured our imagination, there exists an equally compelling frontier right here on Earth, the deep ocean. This vast expanse, covering more than 70% of our planet's surface, remains one of Earth's least understood environments. It's remarkable, truly, how we have managed to map Mars more comprehensively than our own ocean floors. In this age of exploration, where the stars draw our gaze upwards, let us also look downwards into the depths of our own world, where mysteries as profound as any in space await us. Join us as we venture into this alien world beneath the waves, a world that is as much a part of our planet as the skies above. And, as always, we welcome your thoughts and reflections on this journey. Do share where you are listening from, and if this voyage into the deep stirs your curiosity, we invite you to subscribe and continue exploring with us. Beneath the vast expanse of blue that covers more than 70% of our planet, lies a world so intricate and interconnected that it might as well be a separate entity unto itself. The ocean, in many ways, functions as a planet within a planet, a dynamic system that plays a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate and chemistry. Its influence extends far beyond the shores, touching every corner of the globe and affecting the lives of all who inhabit it. The ocean's role in climate regulation is as profound as it is complex. It acts as a vast heat reservoir, absorbing sunlight and distributing warmth around the planet. This process is facilitated by ocean currents, which function like great conveyor belts, moving warm water from the equator towards the poles and bringing cooler water back in return. The Gulf Stream, one of the most well-known currents, carries warm water from the Gulf of Mexico all the way to the North Atlantic, significantly influencing the climate of Western Europe. Without such currents, the climates of many regions would be drastically different, often colder and less hospitable. But the ocean's influence on climate extends even further. It is an immense carbon sink, absorbing significant amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This exchange is a critical component of the global carbon cycle, helping to mitigate the impact of human activities that release carbon dioxide into the air. The ocean's surface acts like a sponge, drawing in carbon dioxide, which is then used by marine plants in the process of photosynthesis. These plants, primarily phytoplankton, form the base of the oceanic food web, supporting a myriad of life forms. Phytoplankton, although microscopic, are mighty in their impact. They not only provide oxygen, producing about half of the world's supply, but they also play a role in sequestering carbon. When these organisms die, they sink to the ocean floor, carrying with them the carbon they absorbed, thus removing it from the atmosphere for potentially thousands of years. This process is a natural form of carbon capture and storage, one that has been functioning for millions of years, subtly yet significantly influencing our planet's climate. The chemistry of the ocean is similarly complex and vital. The ocean is often referred to as a solution of all solutions, containing a vast array of dissolved salts, minerals, and gases that are crucial for marine life. Salinity, or the concentration of salts, varies across the ocean and affects the density of seawater, which in turn influences ocean currents and climate patterns. The delicate balance of this chemistry is essential for the survival of marine organisms, many of which have adapted to very specific conditions. Moreover, the ocean is a major player in the global hydrological cycle. Water evaporates from the ocean's surface, forming clouds that travel across the globe, releasing their moisture as precipitation. This process not only provides fresh water essential for terrestrial life, but also helps to regulate temperatures by transferring heat from the ocean to the atmosphere. The ocean, therefore, is a key component in maintaining the balance that enables life to flourish on Earth. The interconnectedness of the ocean's systems is a marvel of natural engineering. Each element, from the tiniest plankton to the largest current, works in harmony to sustain the delicate equilibrium of Earth's environment. Scientists often refer to the ocean as a single, interconnected system because changes in one part can have far-reaching effects on the whole. For example, shifts in ocean temperature can alter weather patterns, impact marine biodiversity, and even affect human industries like fishing and tourism. As we delve deeper into understanding the ocean, we uncover its role as Earth's life support system. It is not merely a body of water, but a complex, living entity that breathes, circulates, and evolves. The ocean's health is intricately linked to the health of the planet, and by extension, to our own well-being. Therefore, preserving the ocean's integrity is not just an environmental concern, but a necessity for sustaining life as we know it. Our exploration of the ocean is akin to an expedition into the unknown, a journey to discover the unseen forces that shape our world. Each wave, current, and molecule of water is a testament to the ocean's grandeur and its essential role in the Earth's systems. As we continue to uncover the ocean's mysteries, we gain a deeper appreciation for its influence and the interconnectedness of all life on this planet. The ocean, a planet within a planet, ever-present and ever-influential. As we descend into the depths of the ocean, we are met with a curious world where the rules of light and darkness transform in ways unfamiliar to our terrestrial lives. Here, in the mesopelagic zone, commonly known as the Twilight Zone, the journey from light to darkness begins in earnest, challenging the very essence of survival and adaptation. The ocean, with its vastness and depth, absorbs sunlight in a manner quite different from the sky. At the surface, water appears to us as a brilliant blue due to the scattering of light, much like the sky above. However, unlike the atmosphere, water is an excellent absorber of light. The deeper we go, the more light is absorbed, and the spectrum narrows, with red wavelengths disappearing first, followed by orange, yellow, green, and finally blue. By around 200 meters, the world turns to a dim monochrome, beyond which lies the pitch-black abyss. In this twilight domain, the mesopelagic zone, spanning depths from roughly 200 to 1,000 meters, we encounter a critical biological transition. Here, the lack of sunlight marks the boundary where photosynthesis, the process by which plants and some microorganisms convert light energy into chemical energy, is no longer possible. This absence of light creates a stark divide in ocean life. Above, in the sunlit epipelagic zone, life thrives on the energy from the sun. But below, organisms must rely on the organic matter that drifts down from the layers above, or adapt to new, ingenious ways of sustaining themselves. The mesopelagic zone is a realm of constant penumbra, a place where light is scarce and only the most resilient forms of life can navigate its shadows. Creatures here are often transparent or possess reflective surfaces to avoid detection by predators. This zone is home to an astonishing array of bioluminescent organisms which have evolved to produce their own light through complex biochemical reactions. This luminescence serves various purposes, from attracting mates to confusing predators and illuminating prey. The absence of light has profound implications for predator-prey dynamics. In the mesopelagic, many predators have evolved highly sensitive eyes to detect the faintest glimmers of light. Some species possess tubular eyes, allowing them to see both upwards and to the sides, while others have adapted to detect bioluminescence as a means of locating prey. The challenge of seeing and not being seen in this realm has driven the evolution of some of the most peculiar and ingenious adaptations in the natural world. A fascinating feature of life in the Twilight Zone is the diel vertical migration, where countless organisms, including zooplankton and small fish, travel upwards at night to feed in the nutrient-rich surface waters and retreat to the depths during the day to avoid predators. This daily migration is the largest on Earth, involving billions of tons of biomass and playing a crucial role in the ocean's carbon cycle. The organic matter consumed at the surface is transported to the depths as these creatures descend, contributing significantly to the sequestration of carbon in the ocean. The mesopelagic zone also acts as a vital intermediary in the ocean's food web. It is a region where nutrients and energy are transferred from the sunlit surface to the darker depths, supporting a diverse ecosystem of life. However, despite its importance, much about this zone remains shrouded in mystery. The sheer volume of water and the challenges of deep-sea exploration mean that scientists are only beginning to understand the complexities of this twilight world. The mesopelagic zone's role in global oceanic processes cannot be overstated. It serves as a critical buffer, influencing the exchange of gases between the atmosphere and the ocean. The zone's inhabitants contribute to the biological pump, a process that moves carbon from the surface to the deep sea, affecting global climate regulation. Understanding how this zone functions is essential for predicting changes in ocean health and the global climate system. As we contemplate the boundary of light, we find ourselves reflecting on the delicate balance between light and darkness, survival and adaptation. The mesopelagic zone stands as a testament to the ocean's complexity, a reminder that beneath the surface lies a world governed by rules and conditions vastly different from our own. In the quiet depths of the ocean, where light fades and new worlds emerge, we are reminded of the profound interconnectedness of life on Earth. The Twilight Zone challenges our understanding and invites us to look deeper, to explore further, and to appreciate the wonders of a world so alien, yet so integral to the tapestry of life on our planet. In the unfathomable depths of the ocean, pressure exerts a relentless and invisible force, a silent sentinel that shapes the lives of creatures and the ambitions of humans alike. To grasp the magnitude of this pressure, one need only consider the weight of the atmosphere at sea level. A single kilogram pressing on each square centimeter of skin, a sensation we are so accustomed to that it goes unnoticed. Yet, with each additional 10 meters of descent into the ocean, this pressure increases by another atmosphere, a measure that mounts with startling persistence as one ventures further into the abyss. Imagine descending into the depths, past the sunlit surface and into the shadowy world below. Here, pressure is a formidable barrier, a harsh reality that dictates the very fabric of life. At a depth of 1,000 meters, the pressure is 100 times that at the surface, a crushing force of 100 kilograms per square centimeter. Such extremes are beyond anything encountered on land, where even the mightiest mountains bow to the much gentler forces of gravity above. The organisms that inhabit these deep realms have evolved remarkable adaptations to survive under such crushing conditions. Their bodies are often devoid of air-filled cavities that would collapse under pressure. Instead, many deep-sea creatures are composed almost entirely of water, which is nearly incompressible, allowing them to withstand the immense weight pressing down upon them. The gelatinous bodies of creatures like the cone jelly or the ethereal umbrella octopus illustrate this adaptation beautifully, their forms appearing almost ghostly as they drift through the dark waters. The structural adaptations of deep-sea life are not solely limited to physical form. Biochemical strategies play an equally vital role. The enzymes of these organisms, crucial for metabolic processes, are pressure-resistant, maintaining their function despite the environmental extremes. These enzymes often contain special stabilizing molecules known as piezolites, which help preserve their shape and function under pressure that would denature the proteins found in terrestrial life. Despite these adaptations, most deep-sea organisms are bound to their specific depth zones, unable to venture too far without risking their survival. This restriction is due to the finely tuned balance that their bodies maintain with the pressure and temperature of their environment. A creature adapted to the crushing depths of the Hadal Zone would find the pressures of the upper ocean intolerably low, just as those from the surface would be flattened by the depths. For humans, the challenge of exploring these depths is amplified by the same pressures that bind its inhabitants. The engineering feats required to construct submersibles capable of withstanding such conditions are nothing short of extraordinary. The hulls of these vessels must be crafted from specially designed materials that can endure the immense forces without succumbing to implosion. Steel, titanium, and composites are utilized, each chosen for their balance of strength and weight. Yet even these robust materials have their limits. The deeper one ventures, the more forbidding the ocean becomes, a realm that has resisted exploration for millennia. The history of deep-sea exploration is a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. The Trieste, a bathyscaphe piloted by Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh in 1960, made a historic descent to the Challenger Deep, the deepest known point of the ocean. Its journey was a triumph of engineering, with a pressure hull designed to withstand over 1,000 atmospheres of pressure. Inside, Piccard and Walsh experienced the crushing weight of the ocean, a testament to human determination to explore the unknown. Yet, even with modern technology, the vast majority of the ocean remains inaccessible to direct human exploration. Remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs, have become invaluable tools for scientists, allowing them to study these remote environments without exposing humans to the perils of the deep. These robotic explorers are equipped with cutting-edge sensors and cameras, sending back images and data that continue to expand our understanding of this vast, pressure-dominated world. The implications of pressure extend beyond biological and engineering challenges. The study of pressure and its effects on materials and organisms deepens our understanding of fundamental scientific principles. It offers insights into the resilience of life, the limits of biological adaptation, and the potential for life in other extreme environments, such as the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, where similar pressures exist beneath their frozen surfaces. In contemplating the deep ocean, a world so alien yet so integral to our planet, we are reminded of the delicate interplay between pressure and life. It is a profound demonstration of nature's ability to adapt and thrive, even in the most unlikely of places. As we continue to explore these depths, we are not only uncovering the secrets of the sea, but also expanding the boundaries of our knowledge, challenging our perceptions of what life can endure, and inspiring future generations to venture further into the unknown. As we embark on our journey through the vast oceanic depths, we are guided by the gentle pull of curiosity, descending into a world that remains largely veiled in mystery. The ocean, with its vastness and depth, is composed of distinct layers, each with its own unique characteristics, much like the strata of an ancient archive waiting to be deciphered. Our descent begins at the sunlit surface, where the familiar blends into the extraordinary, gradually giving way to an environment as alien as any celestial body. The epipelagic zone, often referred to as the Sunlight Zone, extends from the ocean's surface to about 200 meters deep. Here, sunlight penetrates with enough intensity to support photosynthesis, the very process that sustains life as we know it. This layer teems with life, from the tiniest phytoplankton to the majestic whales. The oxygen levels are robust, nurtured by the photosynthetic activity of countless marine plants and algae, and temperatures can vary with latitude and season, yet remain relatively stable compared to the depths below. This stability fosters a rich biodiversity, where evolution has adapted organisms to efficiently capture sunlight and convert it into energy, fueling the intricate tapestry of marine ecosystems. Beyond this sunlit realm lies the Mesopelagic Zone, or the Twilight Zone, stretching from 200 to 1,000 meters. Here, the light begins to fade, casting the waters into a dimly lit blue hue. It is a region of transition where the abundance of life above gives way to scarcity. The temperature drops significantly, and the oxygen levels begin to wane, creating a more challenging environment for life. Yet, even here, evolution has crafted remarkable adaptations. Many creatures in this zone have developed bioluminescence, a natural glow that serves both as a lure for prey and a defense against predators. The Twilight Zone is also the stage for the largest migration on Earth, as countless organisms rise to the surface under the cover of darkness, only to retreat to these depths as daylight approaches, a phenomenon that plays a crucial role in the global carbon cycle. As we descend further into the Bathypelagic Zone, from 1,000 to 4,000 meters, we enter the Midnight Zone, where darkness reigns supreme. Sunlight is absent, and the kingdom of perpetual night begins. The temperatures here are near freezing, and the pressure is immense, exerting a force that is difficult to fathom. Oxygen becomes even scarcer, a precious commodity in this vast expanse. life persists in surprising forms, shaped by the constant darkness and the need for energy efficiency. Fish and other creatures here often have slow metabolisms, conserving energy in an environment where food is scarce. Many of these organisms are distinguished by unique adaptations, such as elongated mouths or flexible bodies, allowing them to make the most of the limited resources available. Reaching the Abyssal Zone, from 4,000 to 6,000 meters, we find ourselves within the abyss, a term derived from the Greek word for bottomless. The conditions here are extreme, with temperatures hovering just above freezing and pressures reaching levels that would crush most terrestrial life. Oxygen levels are minimal, yet life persists in forms that defy the imagination. The creatures of the abyss are often small, with streamlined bodies and minimal energy requirements. The sea floor itself, the Abyssal Plain, stretches out in all directions, a vast desert of mud and sediment that supports unique ecological niches, driven by the slow rain of organic matter from above. Our journey concludes in the Hadal Zone, the deepest part of the ocean, existing in the trenches and troughs that carve into the seabed beyond 6,000 meters. This is a world of extremes, where the pressure can exceed 1,000 times that of the surface, and temperatures hover near the freezing point. The Hadal Zone is largely unexplored, a frontier where only the hardiest of organisms thrive. These trenches form isolated ecosystems, each with its own distinct community of life. Here, evolution has pushed the boundaries of adaptation, crafting creatures with unique enzymatic systems to withstand the crushing pressure and cold. The stratification of the ocean layers is not merely a division of light and dark, warmth and cold, but a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life. Each layer presents its own set of challenges, shaping the evolutionary paths of its inhabitants in ways both subtle and profound. As we ponder these depths, we are reminded of the ocean's vastness and the myriad secrets it holds, inviting us to explore further, to understand more deeply, and to cherish the delicate balance that sustains this hidden world. In the vast expanse of the ocean, where the sun's reach begins to falter, lies a realm shrouded in twilight. This is the Mesopelagic Zone, a region extending from roughly 200 to 1,000 meters below the surface. Here, the interplay between light and darkness orchestrates one of the most extraordinary and yet understated phenomena on our planet, the diel vertical migration. In this daily dance, billions of marine creatures journey upwards under the cover of night, only to retreat to the depths with the coming of dawn. This migration is not merely a spectacle of nature, but plays a crucial role in the ocean's carbon cycle, underscoring its importance in the tapestry of life. The Mesopelagic Zone, often referred to as the Twilight Zone, is a place where light diminishes to a whisper and cold. Dense water begins to dominate. It's a region teeming with life, yet largely unseen by human eyes. The creatures inhabiting this realm are uniquely adapted to an environment of perpetual dusk, where food can be scarce and danger lurks in the shadows. Among these creatures are small fishes, squids, and zooplankton, which collectively form a significant portion of the ocean's biomass. Their vertical migration is the largest animal movement on Earth in terms of both biomass and number of individuals. As night falls, these creatures ascend towards the surface to feed in the nutrient-rich epipelagic zone, Here, they take advantage of the cover of darkness, minimizing the risk of predation. As dawn approaches, they retreat to the safer depths of the Twilight Zone. This daily cycle is not merely a survival strategy, it plays a pivotal role in the ocean's biological pump, a process that helps sequester carbon dioxide from the atmosphere into the deep ocean. The biological pump is a crucial component of the Earth's carbon cycle. As phytoplankton at the ocean's surface photosynthesize, they absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. When these microorganisms die or are consumed, the carbon they contain is transferred to higher trophic levels or sinks to the ocean floor. The diel vertical migration amplifies this process, as migrating organisms consume carbon-rich food at the surface and excrete it at depth. This movement effectively transports carbon away from the atmosphere, helping to regulate global climate. Despite its importance, the full extent of this migration and its impact on the carbon cycle remains shrouded in mystery. Estimating the biomass involved in DL vertical migration presents a significant scientific challenge. Traditional methods of biomass estimation, such as net sampling, can be disruptive and are often limited by their scope. Acoustic surveys, using sound waves to detect the density of organisms, offer a less invasive alternative. However, even these advanced techniques struggle to accurately quantify the sheer scale of this movement. The uncertainty in biomass estimates is compounded by the elusive nature of the Twilight Zone itself. This region is notoriously difficult to study due to its depth and the challenges associated with deploying research equipment in such an environment. Moreover, the creatures of the Twilight Zone are often small and delicate, making them difficult to capture and study without causing damage. This has led to a reliance on indirect measurements and models, which, while informative, leave room for interpretation. Yet, the implications of this migration are profound. It influences not only the carbon cycle, but also the distribution of nutrients and energy throughout the ocean. As migrating organisms move vertically through the water column, they facilitate the transfer of nutrients between different layers of the ocean. This vertical mixing is essential for maintaining the productivity of the ocean's ecosystems. Moreover, the diel vertical migration impacts predator-prey dynamics, as it dictates the availability of prey to predators at different depths and times of day. This migration has evolutionary implications as well. The need to move between different depths has driven the development of unique adaptations among Twilight Zone inhabitants. Many of these creatures have evolved specialized eyes for low-light conditions, while some possess bioluminescent capabilities to communicate or evade predators. These adaptations highlight the intricate balance of life in this dimly lit world, where survival hinges on the ability to navigate both the physical and biological challenges of the environment. The Twilight Zone and its migrating denizens offer a glimpse into the ocean's role as a dynamic and interconnected system. The diel vertical migration is a testament to the complexity and resilience of marine life, adapting to the rhythms of light and darkness in a world that remains largely unexplored. As we continue to delve into the mysteries of the deep, understanding this migration will be crucial for unraveling the broader implications of oceanic processes on global climate and biodiversity. In reflecting on this hidden migration, we are reminded of the ocean's vastness and the depths of our own understanding. The Twilight Zone, with its daily ebb and flow of life, serves as a poignant reminder of the natural cycles that sustain our planet. It is a world where light and darkness converge, shaping the lives of countless organisms and, indirectly, the health of our global environment. Through the lens of this migration, we glimpse the delicate balance of life beneath the waves and the profound connections that bind the ocean to the rest of our world. In the silence of the deep ocean, where sunlight is a distant memory, a peculiar form of light emerges not from above, but from the creatures that dwell in the darkness. This is bioluminescence, a phenomenon that stands as a testament to the ocean's capacity for wonder, a dance of light that unfolds in the abyss, both subtle and spectacular. The deep sea is the stage for this luminescent performance, where organisms have evolved to produce light through chemical reactions. At the heart of this process lies the intriguing reaction between luciferin and luciferase. Luciferin, a light-emitting compound, interacts with the enzyme luciferase in the presence of oxygen, resulting in a glow that can range from the softest blue to vibrant greens and reds, depending on the species and the environment. This reaction is remarkably efficient, producing very little heat, an adaptation perfectly suited for the cold, high-pressure conditions of the deep ocean. Such efficiency ensures that the energy expended in producing light is not wasted, a crucial factor for survival in a habitat where resources are scarce. One might wonder why creatures of the deep sea would need light at all. The uses of bioluminescence are as varied as the organisms that possess it. For many, it serves as a means of communication, a silent language spoken through flashes and glows. In the vast, dark expanses of the ocean, where sound travels far but can be distorted, light becomes a reliable medium for signaling. Patterns of light can convey readiness to mate, establish territory, or even serve as a warning to potential predators. Camouflage, too, can be achieved through bioluminescence. Known as counter-illumination, this tactic involves the production of light on the underside of an organism to match the faint light from above, effectively erasing their silhouette against the backdrop of the ocean's surface. This form of camouflage is particularly advantageous for creatures such as the cookie-cutter shark, which uses its bioluminescent belly to blend in with the light filtering down from above, masking its approach as it targets prey. Predation strategies also benefit greatly from bioluminescence. The anglerfish, with its infamous bioluminescent lure, exemplifies this. The luminous appendage dangling from its head mimics the appearance of prey, enticing curious fish within striking distance. Similarly, certain jellyfish species employ flashes of light to startle or confuse predators, giving them precious moments to escape. Bioluminescence is pervasive across a wide range of deep-sea phyla, from the gelatinous bodies of jellyfish to the delicate forms of siphonophores. Each species has honed its use of light to suit its ecological niche, a testament to the diverse evolutionary pressures of the deep ocean. The spectacle of bioluminescent organisms is not merely an aesthetic wonder, but a crucial survival tool, honed over millions of years. In exploring these adaptations, we gain insight into the broader ecological dynamics of the ocean's depths. The interplay of light and darkness shapes predator-prey interactions, influences mating behaviors, and affects the distribution of species across the vastness of the sea. Understanding bioluminescence also offers clues into the energy flows that sustain deep-sea ecosystems, revealing how life persists in one of Earth's most extreme environments. Despite our growing knowledge, much about bioluminescence remains a mystery. Each discovery prompts new questions about the chemistry and genetics underpinning this phenomenon. Scientists continue to unravel the molecular intricacies that allow these organisms to produce light, hoping to uncover applications that extend beyond the ocean. Already, bioluminescent proteins have found use in medical research, providing tools for tracking cellular processes in real time. As we ponder the shimmering displays of bioluminescent creatures, we are reminded of the deep ocean's role as a wellspring of innovation and adaptation. It is a world where light, despite its scarcity, plays a vital role in the tapestry of life. The luminous secrets of the deep invite us to reflect on the myriad ways life has evolved to thrive in the most unlikely of places, urging us to continue our exploration of this final frontier, not just for the sake of knowledge, but for the sheer joy of discovery. In the quiet expanse of the deep ocean, where sunlight fades into an eternal twilight, life has evolved in ways that defy expectations and challenge our understanding of survival. The mid-depths, often referred to as the bathypelagic zone, stretch from 1,000 to 4,000 meters below the surface. This realm is home to a fascinating array of predators and scavengers, each adapted to thrive in an environment where resources are scarce and the pressure is immense. Unlike the bustling ecosystems of coral reefs or sun-drenched shallows, the mid-depths require a different strategy for survival. Here, energy conservation is paramount. In a place where food is not guaranteed, the organisms that inhabit this shadowy world have evolved unique methods to make the most of what little they find. These creatures must be opportunistic, seizing every chance meal with precision and efficiency. Among these mid-depth denizens, the shark stands as a model of evolutionary ingenuity. Species such as the blunt-nosed six-gill shark, which roams the deep with a casual grace, have adapted to the sparse conditions by developing slow metabolisms. This physiological trait allows them to survive long periods without food, conserving energy until the next meal presents itself. In the deep, patience is not just a virtue, but a necessity. The hagfish, another resident of these depths, employs an entirely different strategy. This eel-like creature is a scavenger, feeding on the carcasses of dead marine animals that drift down from the surface. The hagfish's ability to produce copious amounts of slime serves as both a defense mechanism and a tool for feeding. By enveloping their food in slime, they can effectively break down and ingest it, a process that highlights the remarkable adaptations necessary for survival in such an unforgiving habitat. Opportunistic feeding extends beyond individual ingenuity to intricate behaviors. The deep-sea amphipods, small crustaceans that appear delicate but are hardy survivors, are known for their ability to swarm and quickly consume decaying matter. This rapid response to food availability ensures that nothing goes to waste in the deep, demonstrating a communal approach to survival where cooperation and competition are finely balanced. The deep cods, including species such as the black cod, also exemplify the adaptive nature of life in the bathypelagic zone. These fish have evolved to detect the faintest traces of food in the water, using highly developed sensory organs to locate prey. In a world where visibility is limited, these adaptations are crucial, allowing these predators to navigate the dark waters with an almost uncanny precision. Energy conservation is not solely about the physical exertion of hunting or scavenging. It's also about maintaining balance in an ecosystem that offers little margin for error. The creatures of the mid-depths live in a state of constant readiness, poised to act when opportunity arises. This readiness is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life, a reminder that even in the most challenging environments, nature finds a way to persist. The opportunistic nature of these predators and scavengers also reflects the broader ecological dynamics of the deep ocean. The scarcity of food sources means that any influx of nutrients, whether from a fallen whale or a passing shoal of fish, can trigger a feeding frenzy. These events are critical, not only for the individual survival of these creatures, but for the overall health of the deep-sea ecosystem. In examining the life strategies of mid-depth predators and scavengers, we are offered a glimpse into the delicate balance of life in one of Earth's most mysterious environments. The adaptations we observe, from the metabolic efficiency of sharks to the cooperative feeding of amphipods, reveal the intricate dance of survival that plays out in these dark waters. It is a dance that underscores the resilience of life and the enduring mystery of the oceans. As we continue to explore and understand the deep ocean, we are reminded of how much there is yet to learn about the interplay of life in this vast hidden world. Each discovery adds a new layer of insight, enriching our appreciation for the diversity and complexity of the planet's least understood environment. The predators and scavengers of the mid-depths stand as testament to nature's ingenuity, a silent reminder of the adaptability and tenacity required to thrive in the depths of the ocean. In the deep-sea realm, a place cloaked in perpetual darkness and subject to pressures that would crush a human, life takes on forms that defy our terrestrial expectations. Here, evolution has taken an extraordinary path, crafting beings that seem more like inhabitants of an alien world than creatures of our own planet. The anglerfish, gulper eel, barrel-eye fish, and siphonophores are but a few examples of the profound inventiveness of nature when faced with the daunting challenges of the deep. Let us begin with the anglerfish, perhaps one of the most iconic residents of the deep due to its eerie, luminous lure. This beacon of light, suspended from a filament protruding from the fish's head, is a masterstroke of adaptation. In the inky blackness of the deep ocean, where sunlight fails to penetrate, the anglerfish uses bioluminescence to attract prey. The light mimics the glimmers of smaller organisms, drawing curious victims close enough to be snapped up by the anglerfish's formidable jaws. This strategy of deception and predation is a testament to the harsh realities of life in a place where food is scarce and survival depends on cunning as much as on the physical. The gulper eel, with its massive mouth and expandable stomach, presents another fascinating adaptation to the deep-sea diet. Its oversized jaws can open wide enough to engulf prey much larger than itself, a necessary trait in an environment where meals are few and far between. The gulper eel's body, slender and almost serpentine, allows it to glide silently through the water, conserving energy until the moment it encounters a potential meal. In the crushing depths, efficiency is key, and the gulper eel exemplifies this with its ability to thrive on occasional feasts, having evolved to swallow and digest prey with the utmost economy. Meanwhile, the barrel-eye fish offers a glimpse into one of the most unique visual adaptations found in the ocean's depths. Its transparent head houses tubular eyes that point upwards, allowing it to spot prey silhouetted against the faint light above. These eyes are encased in a fluid-filled dome, which provides both protection and an expanded field of vision. This peculiar adaptation underscores the importance of perception in the deep sea, where the ability to detect the slightest hint of light can mean the difference between starvation and survival. Siphonophores, on the other hand, challenge our very definition of what constitutes an individual organism. These colonial creatures are composed of specialized zooids, each dedicated to a specific function such as feeding, reproduction, or propulsion. Despite being made up of many parts, siphonophores function as a single entity, drifting through the ocean with an elegant, otherworldly grace. This unique structure allows them to maximize efficiency in resource-poor environments, unleashing a deadly arsenal of stinging cells to capture prey. The extreme morphology of these creatures is not merely a response to the physical demands of their environment, but also a reflection of evolutionary trade-offs in a world where opportunities are scarce and competition is fierce. In the deep sea, where light is absent and temperatures hover near freezing, organisms have learned to make the most of every available resource. The energy spent on developing and maintaining complex adaptations must be justified by the advantages they confer, a delicate balancing act that has led to some of the most bizarre and captivating forms of life known to science. Consider, for instance, the reproductive strategies of deep-sea dwellers like the anglerfish. In some species, the male, often much smaller than the female, fuses with her body, becoming little more than a parasitic appendage. This ensures that when the female is ready to spawn, a male is already available, a crucial adaptation in an environment where finding a mate could require more energy and time than either could afford. The deep ocean, in its vastness and mystery, is a testament to the resilience of life and the boundless creativity of evolution. The creatures that inhabit this realm are not just survivors, but masters of their domain, having honed their adaptations over millions of years. They remind us of the sheer diversity of life on Earth and the myriad ways in which organisms can thrive, even in the most inhospitable of environments. As we continue to explore the depths of our oceans, we uncover more about these enigmatic inhabitants, piecing together the stories of their lives and the intricate web of interactions that sustain them. Each discovery not only expands our understanding of the natural world, but also deepens our appreciation for the unfathomable complexity and beauty of life in all its forms. The deep sea remains a frontier of scientific inquiry, a place where the unknown beckons with the promise of new knowledge and insights into the resilience and adaptability of life itself. As we journey into the depths of our world's oceans, we encounter the vast expanse known as the Abyssal Plains. These plains, often regarded as the largest continuous habitat on Earth, stretch silently beneath the waves, cloaked in perpetual darkness and mystery. While they cover more than half of the world's ocean floor, they remain some of the least studied and understood environments on our planet. Their very existence challenges our perception of the Earth's surface, for here is a landscape as alien as any imagined in the realms of science fiction. The formation of abyssal plains is a tale written over millions of years, shaped by the slow, inexorable forces of geology. These plains begin their life as oceanic crust, formed at mid-ocean ridges where tectonic plates diverge and allow molten rock to emerge and solidify. Over time, this basaltic crust is buried beneath layers of sediment, a process driven by the constant rain of organic and inorganic particles descending from the oceanic surface above. This sedimentation, a gentle yet relentless process, smoothed the rugged seafloor into the vast flat expanses we now recognize as abyssal plains. The primary constituents of this sediment are the remains of microscopic marine organisms such as plankton that once thrived in the sunlit layers of the ocean. Their tiny skeletal remains drift down, accumulating over eons to form thick blankets of ooze. This biogenic material, rich in calcium carbonate or silica, depending on the organisms involved, joins with clay minerals transported from land, delivered to the ocean by rivers and winds. Together, they create a complex tapestry that blankets the abyssal plains. Despite their apparent desolation, abyssal plains play a crucial role in the global nutrient cycle. The sediments serve as a repository for carbon, acting as a significant sink in the Earth's carbon cycle. This sequestration of carbon helps regulate atmospheric CO2 levels, indirectly influencing global climate. The organic material within these sediments also provides a continuous, albeit sparse, food source for the creatures that inhabit these depths. It is a delicate balance, a finely tuned system where life persists against the odds. The creatures that call the abyssal plains home are uniquely adapted to this environment of extreme pressures, low temperatures, and perpetual darkness. Without the luxury of sunlight, these organisms rely on the detritus that falls from above, a slow and steady trickle of life-sustaining matter. Inhabitants range from the microscopic bacteria that break down organic material to the larger scavengers such as sea cucumbers, brittle stars, and polychaete worms that traverse the sediment surface in search of sustenance. The biodiversity of these plains is surprisingly rich, with species often exhibiting remarkable adaptations to their harsh surroundings. Many organisms possess slow metabolisms and long lifespans, traits that allow them to survive in a habitat where food is scarce and competition is fierce. Some species have evolved bioluminescence, a trait more commonly associated with slightly shallower depths, which may help in attracting mates or deterring predators. The structure of the abyssal plains is not uniform. Subtle variations exist, shaped by underlying geological features and sediment composition. These variations can create microhabitats, offering niches for different species and contributing to the diversity observed in these regions. Yet, despite their ecological importance, abyssal plains remain largely unexplored. The challenge of studying such remote and inhospitable areas is formidable, requiring advanced technology and significant resources. Our current understanding of abyssal plains is but a fragmentary glimpse, pieced together from limited expeditions and remote sensing techniques. The vastness of these plains means that any single study covers only a minuscule portion of the whole. This has led to a reliance on indirect methods, such as sonar mapping and remotely operated vehicles, to gather data. These tools provide valuable insights, but cannot fully capture the complexity of this environment. The understudied nature of the abyssal plains has significant implications for our understanding of the Earth's ecosystems. As human activities extend further into the deep ocean through fishing, mining, and climate change, it becomes increasingly important to grasp the dynamics of these habitats. They are not just passive backdrops in the oceanic theater, but active participants in the global processes that sustain life on Earth. In contemplating the abyssal plains, we are reminded of the vastness and complexity of the natural world. Here, in the quiet depths, lies a realm that challenges our understanding and invites further exploration. It is a world where life persists against the backdrop of geological time, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life. As we continue to probe the mysteries of the abyssal plains, we may yet uncover new knowledge that illuminates not only these hidden depths, but also the broader workings of our planet. The ocean's depths harbor many mysteries, but few are as captivating as the hydrothermal vents, those peculiar underwater geysers that redefine our understanding of life on Earth. Discovered only in the late 20th century, these vents have transformed our perspective on life's resilience and adaptability. It was in 1977, aboard the deep-sea submersible Alvin, that scientists first laid eyes on these extraordinary features along the Galapagos Rift, some 2,500 meters beneath the ocean's surface. This discovery would challenge the long-held belief that all life depended on sunlight. Hydrothermal vents are formed when seawater seeps into the Earth's crust through fissures heated by the underlying magma. This superheated water, rich in dissolved minerals and chemicals, then gushes back into the ocean, creating plumes laden with sulfides and metals. The resulting structures, known as black smokers, rise like chimneys from the seafloor, exhaling dark, mineral-rich water. Another type, the white smoker, emits cooler, lighter-hued plumes. In the harsh environment of the deep ocean, where sunlight cannot penetrate, these vents create oases of life. Here, the process of chemosynthesis replaces photosynthesis. Chemosynthesis is a process by which certain organisms use chemical energy to produce carbohydrates. Instead of relying on the sun's energy, these organisms derive energy from the oxidation of inorganic substances, such as hydrogen sulfide, which is abundant in vent waters. The ecosystems surrounding hydrothermal vents are among the most unique on Earth. They are dominated by microbial communities that form the base of the food web. These chemosynthetic bacteria and archaea harness the chemical energy from the vent fluids, providing sustenance to a variety of organisms. Some of these microbes live symbiotically within larger hosts, such as tube worms and clams, forming intricate mutualistic relationships. The giant tube worm, Riftia pachyptila, has become an emblem of vent ecosystems. These creatures can reach lengths of over 2 meters and have no mouth or digestive tract. Instead, they host symbiotic bacteria within a specialized organ called a trophosome. The bacteria convert the chemical compounds from the vent fluids into organic molecules that nourish the worm. This symbiosis is an elegant example of life's ability to adapt to extreme conditions, where each partner exploits the other's capabilities to survive. Clams, mussels, and shrimps also thrive around these vents, many of them harboring chemosynthetic bacteria within their gills or other tissues. These relationships underline the complexity and interdependence of life in these isolated ecosystems. The vents are not just biological hotspots, but also geological and chemical marvels, continuously reshaping our understanding of the planet's processes. The discovery of hydrothermal vents and their thriving ecosystems has spurred a re-evaluation of life's potential on other planets. If life can exist in such extreme conditions on Earth, it raises the possibility that similar life forms could exist elsewhere in the solar system, particularly on moons like Europa and Enceladus, where subsurface oceans might conceal hydrothermal activity beneath icy crusts. Moreover, hydrothermal vents offer insights into the origins of life itself. Some scientists propose that life on Earth may have originated in similar environments, where mineral-laden waters provided the necessary chemical precursors and energy sources for the first living organisms. The vents create natural laboratories for studying the conditions that could have fostered the emergence of life billions of years ago. Despite their isolation and the harsh conditions, hydrothermal vent ecosystems are not immune to human impact. Deep-sea mining and climate change threaten these fragile environments. The minerals spewed by the vents are of commercial interest, leading to concerns about the ecological consequences of mining activities in these regions. The delicate balance of life at the vents could be disrupted, with unknown repercussions for the species that depend on them. The study of hydrothermal vents continues to push the boundaries of our knowledge, revealing the tenacity of life and the intricate connections between geological and biological systems. Their existence reminds us that life can flourish in the most unexpected places, drawing energy from the Earth's inner workings rather than the distant sun. As we explore these enigmatic environments, we are continually reminded of the ocean's vastness and the myriad secrets it holds. In contemplating hydrothermal vents, we are invited to reflect on the adaptability and resilience of life. These underwater geysers, hidden from view for millennia, now illuminate the tenacity of life and the interconnectedness of Earth's systems. The mysteries of the deep ocean are vast, and hydrothermal vents are but one of many wonders awaiting our exploration. They stand as a testament to the unknown, urging us to continue our quest for understanding in the silent, shadowy depths of our planet. In the gentle embrace of our planet's deep oceans, an idea bubbles up from the darkest depths. A hypothesis that suggests life itself may have begun far from the sunlight, in the shadowy realms of hydrothermal vents. These remarkable structures, scattered across the ocean floor, are more than mere geological curiosities. They represent a window into the past, a potential cradle for life at a time when Earth was a very different place. Let us journey together into this hypothesis, exploring what makes these vents so special and why they offer such a compelling narrative for the origins of life. Hydrothermal vents are cracks in the seafloor through which geothermally heated water erupts. The concept of life originating from these underwater chimneys gains traction when we consider the conditions of early Earth, some 4 billion years ago. Our young planet was a tumultuous sphere, with a surface frequently bombarded by comets and asteroids. The atmosphere was a thick, swirling mixture of gases devoid of oxygen, offering little protection from the harshness of space. In this primordial chaos, hydrothermal vents provided a stable environment, rich in the chemical ingredients necessary for life. Unlike the sunlit world above, where energy is derived from photosynthesis, These deep-sea habitats are powered by a process known as chemosynthesis. Here, microorganisms convert the vent's mineral-laden fluids into energy, using the chemical reactions between hydrogen sulfide and oxygen. This remarkable process supports entire ecosystems, teeming with life in the absence of sunlight. The notion that life might have begun in such an environment is supported by the discovery of extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme conditions. These hardy life forms have been found in some of the most inhospitable places on Earth, from acidic hot springs to the icy wastes of Antarctica. Their existence suggests that life is remarkably adaptable, capable of surviving and thriving where once it was thought impossible. Modern evidence further bolsters the vent origin hypothesis. Recent studies have shown that the mineral structures at hydrothermal vents can catalyze chemical reactions, creating complex organic molecules. These catalytic processes could have played a crucial role in the formation of the building blocks of life. Amino acids, nucleotides, and other organic compounds necessary for life as we know it might have assembled in the warm, mineral-rich waters of these ancient vents. The presence of these catalytic gradients at hydrothermal vents mirrors the conditions that scientists believe existed on early Earth. These gradients could have provided the necessary conditions for the first self-replicating molecules to emerge, setting the stage for evolution and the diversification of life. Moreover, hydrothermal vents offer a degree of protection from the harsh conditions of the early Earth's surface. While the planet's surface was subjected to intense radiation from space and volatile weather patterns, the ocean depths provided a sanctuary of relative stability. This environment would have allowed nascent life forms to develop and evolve without the constant threat of destruction. The vent origin hypothesis also aligns with the discovery of ancient microbial life forms in the fossil record. The oldest known fossils, dating back approximately 3.5 billion years, resemble modern-day microorganisms found near hydrothermal vents. These primitive life forms, encased in ancient rock, serve as a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life, supporting the idea that these underwater oases may have been the first bastions of life on Earth. While the hypothesis that life began at hydrothermal vents is compelling, it is by no means the only theory. Other scientists propose that life might have originated in warm, shallow pools on the Earth's surface, or that it arrived from space via comets or asteroids. Each theory has its merits, and the truth may lie in a combination of these scenarios. Yet, the allure of the deep remains strong. The idea that life could have emerged from the dark, mineral-rich waters of hydrothermal vents is a powerful reminder of the resilience and adaptability of life. It challenges our perceptions of what is necessary for life to exist and thrive, expanding our understanding of the potential for life elsewhere in the universe. As we continue to explore these enigmatic environments, both on Earth and in the depths of space, we may one day uncover definitive evidence that settles the question of life's origins. Until then, the hypothesis that life began in the deep remains a fascinating and plausible narrative, one that underscores the remarkable interconnectedness of Earth's systems and the profound mysteries that still lie beneath the ocean's surface. In contemplating the origins of life, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complex and wondrous chain of events that led to the rich tapestry of life we see today. The hydrothermal vent hypothesis not only invites us to look back in time, but also to look forward as we ponder the potential for life in the most unlikely of places, both on our planet and beyond. Beneath the surface of our vast oceans, where sunlight barely grazes the water, lies a world of constant geological activity. This hidden realm, largely unseen and unexplored, is the stage for submarine volcanism, a process that continuously reshapes the Earth's crust. It is here, in the depths, that the most dramatic events of mountain building and seafloor spreading occur, far from the gaze of human eyes. Our journey into this submerged landscape begins with an understanding of the mid-ocean ridges, those underwater mountain ranges that snake around the globe like the seams of a baseball. These ridges are the epicenters of seafloor spreading, a process first brought to light in the 20th century as scientists pieced together the puzzle of plate tectonics. The concept of plate tectonics revolutionized our understanding of Earth, revealing that the planet's surface is not a static crust, but a dynamic jigsaw of plates in perpetual motion. At the heart of these ridges, new oceanic crust is born as molten rock, or magma, rises from the mantle. This magma wells up at the mid-ocean ridges, where it cools and solidifies upon contact with the frigid ocean water, forming new segments of the ocean floor. This ongoing process of accretion adds new material to the oceanic plates, pushing them apart and causing them to spread away from the ridge like conveyor belts. It is a slow but relentless force, moving at mere centimeters per year, yet over geological timescales, it has shaped continents and ocean basins alike. As magma continues to rise, it can form distinct geological features such as pillow lava. These bulbous, pillow-shaped formations occur when lava oozes out of the mid-ocean ridges and rapidly cools upon contact with water. The outer layer of lava cools and solidifies almost instantaneously, while the still molten interior continues to expand and push against the rigid shell, creating the characteristic pillow-like appearance. These formations are not just geological curiosities. They are key indicators of underwater volcanic activity and have been observed in seas and lakes worldwide. But what drives this ceaseless creation of oceanic crust? The answer lies in the mantle's convective currents, the slow churning of semi-solid rock beneath the Earth's crust. As hot material from the mantle rises at the mid-ocean ridges, it displaces cooler, denser material, which sinks back into the mantle at subduction zones. Those deep oceanic trenches where one tectonic plate slides beneath another. This cycle of rising and sinking material is akin to a vast planetary conveyor belt, propelling the movement of the Earth's plates. Submarine volcanism is not limited to the mid-ocean ridges. It also occurs at hotspots, where plumes of hot mantle material rise independently of plate boundaries. These hotspots puncture the oceanic crust, creating volcanic islands and seamounts. The Hawaiian Islands, for example, are the result of such a hotspot, with each island marking a former position of the Pacific Plate over the stationary plume. As the plate moves, new volcanoes form and older ones are carried away, gradually eroding and sinking back into the ocean. Underwater eruptions can have profound effects on their surroundings. When volcanic activity is intense, it can create significant local turbulence, altering water currents and redistributing nutrients. The heat from eruptions can form temporary warm water oases in the otherwise cold, dark depths, attracting a plethora of marine life. In some cases, the release of volcanic gases and minerals can even support unique ecosystems that thrive independently of sunlight, relying instead on chemosynthesis. The continuous creation and destruction of oceanic crust is a testament to the dynamic nature of our planet. It is a process that not only shapes the topography of the sea floor, but also plays a critical role in the broader system of plate tectonics. As oceanic plates move, they interact with continental plates, driving the formation of mountain ranges, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions on land. This interconnectedness underscores the idea that Earth is a single, vast system, with the deep ocean playing a crucial, albeit hidden, role. Despite the significance of submarine volcanism, much of this underwater world remains unexplored. The sheer depth and pressure of the ocean floor pose formidable challenges for exploration. However, advances in technology such as remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs, are gradually unveiling the mysteries of this submerged realm, providing glimpses of the processes that shape our planet. As we continue to explore the deep ocean, we are reminded of how much remains to be discovered. The volcanic activity beneath the waves is a reminder of the Earth's restless nature, a planet constantly evolving, reshaping itself through forces both visible and hidden. In this ever-changing world, the ocean floor stands as a testament to the power of natural processes that have sculpted the Earth over millions of years. It is a world so alien, yet so integral to our understanding of the planet we call home. In contemplating the vastness and dynamism of submarine volcanism, we are invited to reflect on the intricate dance of Earth's geological forces. These underwater mountains and ridges are not merely geographical features. They are the result of ancient processes that continue to mold the world beneath our feet and the oceans we cherish. The deep ocean, with its secrets and surprises, remains one of Earth's final frontiers. A frontier that beckons us with the promise of discovery and the allure of the unknown. Beneath the vast expanse of the ocean's surface lies a network of currents, an intricate conveyor belt that silently yet powerfully orchestrates the climate of our planet. This system, known as thermohaline circulation, derives its name from the Greek words thermo, for heat, and halin, for salt. Together, these elements guide the movement of deep ocean currents, which play a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate. The concept of thermohaline circulation might seem abstract at first glance, but it is a fundamental part of how our planet functions. Imagine, if you will, the ocean as a colossal engine where temperature and salinity are its fuel. These currents move slowly, taking centuries to complete their global journey, yet they are as essential as the air we breathe. The journey begins in the polar regions where the cold, salty waters are densest. As seawater freezes into ice, it leaves behind its salt, increasing the salinity of the surrounding water. This dense, chilled water sinks, starting a deep flow toward the equator. In contrast, warmer, less salty water from tropical regions is pushed toward the poles, creating a continuous cycle. This subtle dance of water masses, descending and rising, forms a global loop, connecting all the world's oceans in a single, massive circulation. The effects of this circulation extend far beyond the ocean itself. By transporting warm water from equatorial regions to the poles and vice versa, thermohaline circulation helps to moderate global temperatures. Without it, regions like Western Europe could be much colder, affected by the icy grip of Arctic air. The Gulf Stream, a current that is part of this global conveyor belt, carries warmth from the Gulf of Mexico to the northern Atlantic, significantly influencing the climate of the surrounding landmasses. This is a reminder of the ocean's quiet power, shaping weather patterns and climate stability across vast distances. Yet, this delicate balance is not immune to disruption. Human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels, have increased atmospheric carbon dioxide levels, leading to global warming. As the planet warms, polar ice melts, diluting the salty waters with fresh meltwater and disrupting the density-driven flow of the thermohaline circulation. This has profound implications for the climate system. A weakening or halting of this conveyor belt could lead to dramatic climate shifts. Historical records from ice cores and sediments suggest that changes in thermohaline circulation have been linked to past climate events, such as the abrupt cooling periods known as Dansgaard-Oeschger events during the last ice age. These natural records offer a sobering glimpse into how sensitive our climate system can be. Furthermore, the changes in ocean circulation could impact the ocean's capacity to absorb carbon dioxide, one of the critical functions it performs in mitigating climate change. The ocean is a major carbon sink, absorbing about a quarter of the carbon dioxide we emit. If circulation slows, the deep ocean's ability to sequester carbon could diminish, leading to higher concentrations of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere and accelerating global warming. The uncertainty surrounding these potential changes only underlines the importance of continued research and observation. Technologies such as autonomous floats, which drift with ocean currents gathering data on temperature and salinity, offer invaluable insights into the workings of the deep sea. These tools help scientists to understand the nuances of ocean circulation and to predict how these patterns might alter in a warming world. As we reflect on the vastness of this underwater conveyor belt, it becomes evident that the deep ocean is not an isolated entity. It is a critical component of our planet's life support system, a reminder of the intricate interdependence between the ocean and the atmosphere. The currents that flow silently beneath the waves are threads in the fabric of our global climate, shaping the world in ways we are only beginning to fully comprehend. We are part of a world where each element, no matter how distant or unseen, is connected. The movement of deep ocean currents, a phenomenon as grand as it is subtle, reminds us of the profound complexity of Earth's systems. As the world changes, understanding these connections becomes ever more crucial, guiding us toward a future where we can better predict and perhaps mitigate the impacts of our actions on the planet we call home. In the vast, unyielding expanse of the ocean, where the horizon seems to stretch into infinity, there exist hidden marvels that defy the ordinary understanding of geography. These are the submarine canyons, majestic geological formations etched into the seabed by forces both ancient and enduring. Unlike their terrestrial counterparts, these undersea ravines remain shrouded in mystery, their depths seldom glimpsed by human eyes. Yet they hold within them a world brimming with life and complexity, influencing ecosystems far beyond their immediate confines. Submarine canyons can be likened to the arteries of the ocean, channeling energy and nutrients from the shallower waters of the continental shelf down into the abyssal depths. They are formed primarily through processes of erosion and sediment. Transport, often carved by powerful turbidity currents. Underwater avalanches of mud, sand, and rock that cascade down the continental slope. These currents are capable of reshaping the ocean floor with a force comparable to that of a terrestrial river in flood, sculpting intricate landscapes over millennia. The origin of these canyons is a testament to the dynamic nature of Earth's geology. Some began their formation millions of years ago, when sea levels were lower and rivers flowed directly into the ocean. As the glaciers melted and sea levels rose, these valleys were submerged, creating the submarine canyons we observe today. Others are continually shaped by ongoing sedimentary processes, a reminder that Earth's surface is ever-changing, even beneath the waves. The biodiversity within submarine canyons is nothing short of remarkable. These sunken corridors are often teeming with life, serving as hotspots of marine biodiversity. The unique topography of canyons creates a variety of habitats, from rocky outcrops to soft sediment floors, each supporting different communities of organisms. The steep walls of a canyon provide surfaces for sessile animals like sponges and corals to anchor themselves, while the varied terrain offers shelter and hunting grounds for mobile species such as fish and cephalopods. One of the most striking aspects of submarine canyons is their role in supporting complex food webs. The currents that flow through these underwater valleys bring with them a steady supply of nutrients from the upper layers of the ocean. This nutrient influx supports large populations of plankton, which in turn attracts small fish and invertebrates, forming the base of a rich and diverse ecosystem. Larger predators, including sharks and marine mammals, often patrol the canyons, drawn by the abundance of prey. Canyons also have a profound influence on the productivity of entire continental shelf ecosystems. By facilitating the exchange of water, nutrients, and organisms between the deep sea and shallower regions, they enhance the biological productivity of these areas. This connectivity is crucial for the health of marine ecosystems, influencing everything from fish populations to the cycling of carbon and other essential elements. Despite their importance, submarine canyons remain poorly understood. Their remote locations and the technical challenges of deep-sea exploration mean that many canyons have been only partially mapped, and their ecological roles are not fully appreciated. Advances in technology, such as remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and autonomous underwater vehicles, are beginning to unlock the secrets of these undersea landscapes. Through these tools, scientists can now explore the depths with unprecedented detail, revealing the intricate interplay between geology and biology that defines these environments. The study of submarine canyons is not merely an academic pursuit. It holds implications for our understanding of global marine processes and the sustainability of ocean resources. As human activities expand into deeper waters, the need to understand and protect these unique ecosystems grows ever more urgent. Submarine canyons may harbor undiscovered species and genetic resources, and they play a role in the ocean's capacity to sequester carbon, a critical factor in moderating climate change. In contemplating the grandeur of submarine canyons, we are reminded of the ocean's capacity for wonder and complexity. These hidden geological giants, carved by the relentless forces of nature, stand as reminders of the ocean's enduring mystery. In their depths lie not only the stories of Earth's past, but also the potential to inform our future. As we continue to explore and understand these submerged landscapes, we deepen our connection to the planet and expand our comprehension of the intricate web of life that thrives beneath the waves. In the silent depths where sunlight has never strayed, the ocean's floor holds secrets of a world long gone, landscapes now submerged by the slow passage of time and the relentless rise of the seas. These ancient terrains, with their drowned coastlines and sunken valleys, offer us a glimpse into a past when the Earth was shaped so differently from what we know today. As we delve into these hidden realms, we find not only the echoes of forgotten continents, but also clues to the great shifts in sea levels that have sculpted our planet. The idea of landscapes beneath the waves is not merely the stuff of myth and legend, but a scientific reality that challenges our understanding of history. During the last ice age, vast ice sheets locked away immense quantities of water, causing sea levels to plummet. As the climate warmed and the ice melted, oceans rose, gradually reclaiming the land. This dramatic transformation left behind submerged coastlines, riverbeds, and even ancient forests, now preserved under a blanket of water. Consider the Doggerland, often dubbed Britain's Atlantis. Once a fertile land bridge connecting Great Britain to mainland Europe, Doggerland thrived with human life. Archaeologists and geologists, piecing together its story from sediment cores and sonar surveys, have revealed evidence of human habitation, including tools and remnants of what were once lush landscapes. As the ice melted around 8,000 years ago, rising sea levels swallowed Doggerland, leaving behind the North Sea that we recognize today. What remains of Doggerland lies buried beneath the seabed, a rich archaeological site that continues to intrigue scientists. Similarly, off the coast of Florida, the Gulf of Mexico holds another submerged relic, the now-vanished land known as the Florida Keys Reef Tract. This region, once home to lush terrestrial ecosystems, now supports vibrant coral reefs. The transition from land to sea has been captured in the limestone foundations of the reef, which provide a geological record of shifting sea levels and climate change over millennia. The stories of these submerged landscapes are not merely tales of loss, but are also narratives of adaptation and resilience. As the sea advanced, human societies were forced to adapt to new coastal environments. The archaeological remains of settlements along now submerged coastlines offer insights into how ancient peoples responded to rising waters, reshaping their lives and cultures in the face of nature's inexorable march. Yet, the exploration of these submerged worlds is fraught with challenges. The technical demands of underwater archaeology, from remote-operated vehicles to sonar mapping, are significant. Despite these hurdles, each discovery adds a piece to the puzzle of Earth's climatic past. By studying these drowned landscapes, scientists can reconstruct past sea levels, offering a long-term perspective on current trends in climate change. Sunken forests, another testament to Earth's dynamic history, are scattered across the globe. These ancient woodlands, once thriving with life, now lie in eerie stillness beneath the water's surface. The trees, preserved by the cold, oxygen-poor conditions of their new environment, stand as silent witnesses to a time when they reached towards the sky instead of the sea. In places like the Black Sea, these submerged forests provide invaluable records of environmental change. Their stumps and branches a natural archive of Earth's climatic shifts. Further afield, the Mediterranean Sea hides its own secrets. The remnants of ancient cities, such as those off the coast of Alexandria in Egypt, tell stories of human civilization that once flourished before succumbing to the ocean's embrace. The sunken ruins reveal the architectural and cultural achievements of past societies, now preserved in a watery grave. These submerged ruins are not only archaeological treasures, but also serve as poignant reminders of the impermanence of human enterprise in the face of natural forces. The study of these ancient landscapes beneath the waves is more than an academic pursuit. It is a lens through which we can view the future. As climate change accelerates and sea levels continue to rise, the lessons of the past become ever more pertinent. Understanding how ancient peoples adapted to changing coastlines can inform modern strategies for resilience and adaptation. Thus, the exploration of submerged landscapes is not merely an excavation of the past, but a vital inquiry into our future. As we continue to map and study these hidden worlds, we are reminded of the interconnectedness of land and sea, past and present. The stories written in the sediment and stone beneath the ocean's surface are narratives of change, endurance, and the inexorable power of the natural world. In these drowned coastlines and sunken valleys, we find a testament to the planet's capacity for transformation. As we navigate the challenges of a changing climate, the ancient landscapes beneath the waves offer both a cautionary tale and a source of inspiration. They remind us that while the Earth is ever-changing, the stories it holds are timeless. In the distant reaches of our planet's ocean, there lies a realm so remote and mysterious that it almost defies comprehension. This is the Hadal Zone, a world of profound depths and crushing pressures named after Hades, the ancient Greek underworld. It is a place where light never penetrates, and the weight of the water column above compresses everything into a state of extreme adaptation. Despite these formidable conditions, life not only exists here, but thrives in its own enigmatic way. The Hadal Zone begins at around 6,000 meters below the ocean's surface, extending to the deepest oceanic trenches, some of which plunge over 11,000 meters. These trenches, like the Mariana and Tonga trenches, are geographical anomalies, formed by the subduction of one tectonic plate beneath another. This geological activity creates deep, narrow valleys in the ocean floor, isolated from the rest of the aquatic world, and fostering unique ecosystems. Life in the Hadal Zone is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of organisms. Consider the snailfish, one of the most well-known denizens of these depths. These fish have been found at depths surpassing 8,000 meters, where the pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at sea level. The snailfish have evolved bodies that are both fragile and flexible, enabling them to withstand the immense pressure. Their bones are reduced to cartilage, which is less dense and allows their bodies to remain buoyant. Their skin, almost translucent, is adapted to an environment devoid of light, where vision is of little use. These creatures have an array of other fascinating adaptations. For instance, their cellular membranes contain a high concentration of a molecule known as trimethylamine, N-oxide, TMAO. This compound helps stabilize proteins under high-pressure conditions, preventing them from denaturing. Without such biochemical adaptations, life at these depths would not be possible. The amphipods, small crustaceans that inhabit the Hadal Zone, are another example of life's ingenuity. These creatures are often found in large numbers, scuttling across the ocean floor in search of detritus. Like the snailfish, amphipods have evolved to survive the extreme pressures. They possess a unique set of enzymes that function optimally in high-pressure environments. These enzymes are part of their metabolic pathways, allowing them to process energy efficiently even in the sparse conditions of the deep trenches. The amphipod's adaptability also extends to their reproductive strategies. In the Hadal Zone, where resources are scarce, reproductive success is essential for survival. Many amphipod species exhibit a strategy known as brood protection, where the female carries her developing young in a brood pouch, providing them with a relatively safe environment until they are ready to fend for themselves. The Hadal Zone is not merely a backdrop for these unique creatures, but a dynamic environment that shapes their existence. The lack of sunlight means primary production. The creation of organic compounds from carbon dioxide through photosynthesis is absent. Instead, life relies on organic matter that sinks from the upper layers of the ocean, creating a food web based on detritus. Some trenches also benefit from chemosynthesis, where microbes convert chemicals such as methane and hydrogen sulfide into energy, providing a base for the food chain. These extreme conditions have also led to remarkable biodiversity. The Hadal Zone hosts a variety of species, many of which are yet to be described. This biodiversity is not just a testament to life's adaptability, but also an indicator of the ecological significance of these deep-sea trenches. They act as repositories of genetic diversity and may offer insights into the evolutionary processes that govern life on Earth. The isolation of these trenches has led to fascinating evolutionary paths, with species developing traits that are not seen elsewhere. This isolation has created unique ecosystems where organisms have adapted to exploit every possible niche. For instance, some species have evolved to feed on the soft tissues of dead animals that sink to the ocean floor, while others are scavengers, opportunistically feeding on whatever organic material they find. The Hadal Zone remains one of the least explored environments on Earth, largely due to the technical challenges posed by its depth and pressure. However, recent advancements in technology, such as remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and autonomous underwater vehicles, RUVs, have begun to unlock its secrets. These tools allow scientists to observe and study the unique adaptations of Hadal creatures in their natural habitat, providing insights that may have broader implications for our understanding of life in extreme environments. Moreover, studying the Hadal Zone can shed light on the broader processes that govern our planet. The trenches play a significant role in carbon cycling, as organic material that descends into these depths is often sequestered for long periods, affecting global carbon dioxide levels. Understanding these processes is crucial in the context of climate change, as it helps scientists build more accurate models of carbon cycles and their impact on Earth's climate. In exploring the Hadal Zone, we are reminded of the vastness and complexity of our planet's oceans. These depths, largely unseen and unexplored, challenge our understanding of life and its limits. They invite us to reflect on the resilience of nature and the ongoing mystery of the deep ocean, a world so alien and yet so intricately connected to the fabric of life on Earth. As we continue to delve into these enigmatic depths, who knows what new marvels we will uncover, each discovery a testament to the wonders of the natural world. In a world where the sky is often the limit, there lies a far more enigmatic frontier beneath the waves, a place where light seldom penetrates and pressure mounts to unimaginable extremes. This frontier is the Mariana Trench, a colossal gash in the Earth's crust, plunging deeper than any other oceanic location on the planet. It is here, in the abyss known as Challenger Deep, that humanity has ventured to uncover the secrets of the ocean's most profound depths. The Mariana Trench descends to around 11,034 meters, a depth so profound that it challenges the very fabric of our understanding. To put this into perspective, if Mount Everest were submerged here, its peak would still lie over 2 kilometers beneath the waves. The trench stretches over 2,550 kilometers in length and 69 kilometers in width, forming a crescent-shaped scar that marks the boundary where the Pacific Plate is subducted beneath the smaller Mariana Plate. In 1960, the bathyscaphe Trieste made history as the first vessel to reach Challenger Deep. Piloted by Jacques Piccard and Lieutenant Don Walsh, the descent took nearly 5 hours, and what they found was both humbling and awe-inspiring. At the bottom, they observed flatfish, a sight that challenged previous assumptions that such depths were devoid of life. However, the sighting of these creatures remains debated, as subsequent explorations have yet to confirm their presence. The geology of the trench itself is a puzzle of immense complexity. The Mariana Trench is created by the process of subduction, where one tectonic plate is forced beneath another, resulting in deep ocean trenches. This geological activity not only forms trenches, but also fuels volcanic and seismic activity. The trench is lined with hydrothermal vents, where mineral-rich water, heated by the Earth's magma, spews forth, creating a unique environment teeming with life. These vents are akin to underwater geysers, and the life forms they support are often entirely independent of the sun, relying instead on chemosynthesis to thrive. The exploration of the trench has revealed a diverse array of life forms, each more extraordinary than the last. Among them are the snailfish, which thrive at depths of over 8,000 meters. These fish have a depths of over 8,000 meters through unique cellular structures and enzymes that prevent their proteins from collapsing. The snailfish's gelatinous bodies are perfectly suited to their environment, lacking the swim bladders typical of other fish, which would implode under such pressure. The trench is also home to amphipods, crustaceans that have adapted to the extreme conditions with the help of unique fatty molecules that keep their cell membranes flexible. These creatures scavenge the detritus that drifts down from the world above, playing a crucial role in the deep-sea ecosystem. Despite the harshness of the trench, life finds a way. The diversity of organisms found here challenges our understanding of life's resilience and adaptability. These discoveries have profound implications for our understanding of biology, suggesting that life could potentially exist in similarly extreme environments elsewhere in the universe, perhaps beneath the icy crusts of Jupiter's moon, Europa, or Saturn's moon Enceladus. The human drive to explore the trench has not waned. In 2012, filmmaker James Cameron made a solo descent to Challenger, deep in the deep-sea Challenger, capturing footage and collecting samples that have provided invaluable insights into the trench's environment. Cameron's expedition highlighted the trench's role as a natural laboratory, offering glimpses of life forms previously unknown to science. Yet, despite these expeditions, much of the trench remains a mystery. The sheer depth and pressure of the trench present significant challenges to exploration. Robotic submersibles and remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, have become essential tools in deep-sea exploration, capable of withstanding the crushing pressures and capturing high-resolution images of the trench floor. These technologies have enabled scientists to map the trench in unprecedented detail, revealing complex geological features and ecosystems. The Mariana Trench is a living testament to the Earth's dynamic processes, a place where the planet's internal forces shape the landscape in ways that are both ancient and ongoing. As we continue to explore this remote frontier, we uncover not only the mysteries of the deep ocean, but also the broader story of our planet's evolution. The trench serves as a reminder of our planet's interconnectedness, where the deepest oceanic trenches and the highest mountain peaks are but different expressions of the same geological forces. These forces shape our world, influencing climate, ocean currents, and even the distribution of life on Earth. In the grand tapestry of the Earth's environments, the Mariana Trench stands as an emblem of the unknown, a place where the boundaries of science and exploration are continually tested. As we delve deeper into its mysteries, we are reminded of the vastness of the universe and the intricate beauty of the natural world, urging us to continue our quest for knowledge and understanding. In the vastness beneath the ocean's surface, where daylight is but a memory, lie mysteries that defy our understanding. The deep ocean is a world of contradictions, both teeming with life and eerily silent, yet it occasionally whispers secrets that reach us in the form of enigmatic sounds. These sounds, some hauntingly beautiful, others unsettlingly strange, have puzzled scientists for decades. One such sound, known as the bloop, was captured in 1997 by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA. This ultra-low frequency and powerful underwater sound emanated from the depths of the South Pacific Ocean, and for a time, it stirred the imagination of both scientists and the public. Initial speculation ranged from the mundane to the fantastic, with some suggesting it might be the call of a previously undiscovered marine giant. However, further analysis suggested that it was likely the sound of large icebergs fracturing and scraping across the ocean floor. While this explanation is widely accepted, it reminds us of the ocean's capacity to produce phenomena that momentarily transport us into realms of wonder and speculation. Another auditory enigma is the upsweep, a sound that has been recorded since the early 1990s. Characterized by a series of ascending tones, the upsweep is most prominent during spring and autumn. Its source remains uncertain, though some hypothesize it may be related to volcanic activity or tectonic movements. This sound, like many others from the ocean's depths, is a reminder of the dynamic and often unpredictable nature of the Earth's interior, and how it manifests in ways that are both fascinating and perplexing. The deep scattering layer, another of the ocean's mysteries, presents a visual rather than auditory puzzle. Discovered during the Second World War, it appears on sonar as a false seabed that rises and falls daily. Initially mistaken for the ocean floor, this layer is, in fact, a dense band of marine life, including small fish and plankton, which conduct a massive vertical migration each day. This movement is the largest migration on Earth, yet it happens largely unnoticed by the human eye. Despite decades of study, the precise reasons for this migration remain partially understood. Some suggest it is a defense mechanism, allowing creatures to feed in the nutrient-rich surface waters under the cover of darkness, thus avoiding predators. Others propose it plays a role in the ocean's carbon cycle, as these organisms transport carbon dioxide from the surface to deeper waters. Yet, the full implications of this migration are still being unraveled, as scientists continue to explore how these mass movements affect global ecological processes. Geological anomalies also add to the ocean's catalogue of mysteries. The seabed is a landscape of towering mountains and yawning chasms, much of which remains unexplored. Among these features are the enigmatic brine pools, lakes of highly saline water that form on the ocean floor. These pools, with their distinct shorelines and unique chemistry, host specialized life forms and have properties that can be inhospitable to most marine creatures. The formation of these pools and their role in the broader marine ecosystem are subjects of ongoing study, offering insights into the adaptability of life in extreme conditions. Moreover, the ocean floor is dotted with hydrothermal vents, which spew mineral-rich water heated by the Earth's mantle. These vents support ecosystems that thrive without sunlight, relying instead on chemosynthesis. While the existence of hydrothermal vents is no longer a mystery, the processes driving these systems and their role in the Earth's thermal and chemical balance are still subjects of intense research. Each discovery in these alien landscapes challenges our understanding of life's limits, both on Earth and potentially beyond. In recent years, advances in technology have allowed scientists to probe deeper and more precisely than ever before. Autonomous underwater vehicles and remotely operated vehicles have expanded our capacity to listen to and observe the ocean's hidden corners. Yet, for every answer these tools provide, new questions arise, each leading us further into the unknown. The ocean's mysteries are not merely scientific curiosities, they are integral to the health of our planet. Understanding the deep ocean is crucial for predicting climate patterns, managing fisheries, and preserving biodiversity. The sounds, movements, and geological features of the deep sea are pieces of a larger puzzle that informs how we interact with our planet. As we continue to explore, we must approach these mysteries with a blend of scientific rigor and imaginative curiosity. Each unexplained sound, each shadowy layer, and each geological anomaly is a reminder of how much there is still to discover. The deep ocean continues to beckon us with its secrets, urging us to look closer, listen more intently, and ponder the profound connections that bind life on Earth. In doing so, we not only seek to understand the ocean's depths, but also our place within this vast and interconnected world. In the abyssal depths of our world's oceans, where sunlight never penetrates and the water is as still as it is cold, lie the preserved echoes of human endeavor. Shipwrecks, resting silently on the ocean floor. Here, amidst the vast, unbroken dark, these vessels tell stories of bygone eras, offering glimpses into the past far removed from the bustling world above. The deep ocean, with its unique conditions, acts as a meticulous curator of these underwater museums, preserving not only the ships themselves, but the artifacts they carried, revealing narratives of human history that remain untold until discovered. The preservation of shipwrecks at such depths is a fascinating interplay of environmental factors unique to the ocean's lower reaches. The absence of light means there is little to no growth of organisms that would typically consume or degrade organic materials. Without sunlight to fuel photosynthesis, the deep sea is devoid of the usual suspects that contribute to decay, such as algae and barnacles, allowing wood and other organic materials to endure far beyond their natural lifespans. Moreover, the immense pressure of the deep ocean, coupled with cold temperatures, creates an environment where biological activity is drastically slowed. This phenomenon is akin to nature's cryogenic chamber, where the chemical reactions responsible for decay occur at a much reduced rate. For instance, the infamous wreck of the Titanic, resting over 3,800 meters beneath the North Atlantic surface, remains remarkably well preserved, with even soft furnishings and delicate personal items. This preservation provides an unparalleled window into life aboard the ship at the time of its tragic sinking in 1912. The saline nature of seawater, often a destructive force in the preservation of artifacts, behaves differently in the deep. While salt water is corrosive, the anoxic or oxygen-poor conditions found in deep ocean environments significantly slow the chemical processes that would typically lead to rust and other forms of degradation. Metal structures, which might rapidly deteriorate in shallower, oxygen-rich waters, can remain in relatively sound condition for centuries. This is why ancient anchors, cannons, and even entire metal hulls can emerge from the depths almost as they were when they first descended. One of the most intriguing aspects of deep-sea shipwreck preservation is how it allows for the study of not just the vessels themselves, but the cargoes they carried. In the Black Sea, renowned for its anoxic depths, ancient ships have been found with their entire contents intact, from amphorae still sealed with wine or olive oil to textiles that have retained their color and form. These discoveries provide invaluable insights into ancient trade routes, economic exchanges, and cultural interactions across different regions. Consider the remarkable instance of a Byzantine merchant ship discovered in the Black Sea. Here, the preservation was so exceptional that even the ship's wooden hull and woven baskets remained, offering historians a vivid snapshot of 9th century commerce. Such artifacts, insulated from the typical ravages of time and environment, serve as a time capsule, connecting us with our past in a way that land-based archaeology often cannot. However, the preservation at these depths is not uniformly beneficial. Over time, some biological activity persists, albeit at a reduced pace. For example, rusticles, colonies of bacteria that consume iron and excrete a rust-like substance, have been observed on the Titanic, slowly consuming the iron hull. This reminds us that even in the deep, the process of decay is merely slowed, not halted, and that these maritime relics would eventually be reclaimed by the ocean. The deep ocean's preservation characteristics also extend beyond human artifacts to include natural history. Consider the rare condition of wooden shipwrecks from antiquity. These vessels, often constructed from types of wood that are susceptible to decay, can remain remarkably intact under the right conditions. For example, the well-preserved remains of Phoenician ships found off the coast of Malta provide invaluable information about ancient shipbuilding techniques, trade, and daily life at sea. The study of shipwrecks and their preservation offers insights that extend beyond the artifacts themselves, touching on broader themes of human interaction with the sea. As researchers and explorers continue to push the boundaries of our knowledge, developing technology to explore these depths more effectively, each discovery serves as a reminder of the deep ocean's vast potential for historical revelation. In preserving the past, the deep ocean also poses challenges. The cost and complexity of deep-sea exploration mean that many shipwrecks remain undiscovered. Advanced technologies, such as remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs, have become crucial in these efforts, allowing us to map the ocean floor with increasing precision. Yet, the sheer scale of the task remains daunting, with vast areas of the seafloor still uncharted. Each shipwreck is a story waiting to be told, a narrative of exploration, trade, conflict, or disaster that adds depth to our understanding of history. These sunken vessels, preserved by the ocean's depths, remind us of the enduring relationship between humanity and the sea, a relationship marked by both triumph and tragedy. As we continue to delve into these watery depths, the discoveries we make not only enrich our historical understanding, but also deepen our appreciation for the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. Thus, as we contemplate these silent sentinels of history, resting far beneath the ocean's surface, we are reminded of the deep ocean's role as one of Earth's great conservators, preserving the past in a way that invites curiosity and reflection. Each shipwreck, in its preserved state, offers us a unique opportunity to connect with the past, a testament to the enduring power of the sea to both challenge and protect. To delve into the deep ocean is to embark upon one of Earth's most profound journeys. The vast, shadowy expanses beneath the waves are less understood than the surface of the moon, and yet they hold untold secrets of our planet. The art and science of exploring these depths require an array of sophisticated tools and an understanding of the challenges inherent in such an endeavor. In the early days of ocean exploration, the bathyscaphe Trieste achieved a remarkable feat that captured the world's imagination. In 1960, this deep-diving vessel descended into the Mariana Trench, reaching the Challenger deep at approximately 10,096 meters. Its construction, a marvel of mid-20th century engineering, included a pressure sphere designed to withstand the crushing forces encountered at such depths. The Trieste's journey was a testament to human curiosity and ingenuity, a desire to reach places previously considered unreachable. Today, the Trieste's legacy continues through the use of modern submersibles like Alvin, a deep-sea vehicle that has been instrumental in many underwater discoveries. Built to explore the ocean's myriad environments, Alvin has been in operation since 1964, though it has been updated several times to enhance its capabilities. It is renowned for its role in examining hydrothermal vents and even for its investigation of the sunken Titanic. Alvin represents the human element in deep-sea exploration, allowing scientists to witness firsthand the wonders of the ocean floor. However, human-operated submersibles are not the only tools at our disposal. Remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, have become indispensable in exploring the depths. These unmanned vehicles are tethered to a support ship, which provides power and control. ROVs can reach depths that are beyond the safe limits for human divers, and they can remain underwater for extended periods, making them ideal for complex missions. Equipped with cameras, manipulative arms, and various sensors, ROVs can conduct detailed surveys, collect samples, and perform intricate tasks within the alien world of the deep sea. Autonomous underwater vehicles, SEMA-AUVs, further enhance our ability to explore the ocean. Unlike ROVs, operate independently of the ship, following pre-programmed paths to gather data. These vehicles are used extensively to map the seafloor, creating detailed images of underwater landscapes that were once hidden. The ability to operate autonomously allows AUVs to cover vast areas efficiently, providing a wealth of information about the ocean's topography and the ecosystems within it. Despite these technological advances, the challenges of deep-sea exploration remain formidable. The extreme pressure at great depths, exceeding 1,000 times atmospheric pressure, poses significant engineering challenges. Every piece of equipment must be meticulously designed to withstand the immense forces encountered in the deep. Materials must be chosen carefully, as even the smallest flaw can lead to catastrophic failure. Temperature also plays a critical role. The ocean's depths are a realm of perpetual cold, often only a few degrees above freezing. This environment can affect the performance of machinery and electronics, necessitating robust systems that can function reliably under such conditions. Communication with underwater vehicles presents another set of challenges. Radio waves, which work well in air, are absorbed by water, making them ineffective for deep-sea communication. Instead, acoustic signals are used, but these are subject to distortion and interference, limiting the amount of data that can be transmitted. Furthermore, navigating in the featureless abyss is a complex task. Without the use of GPS, which does not penetrate water, underwater vehicles rely on inertial navigation systems and acoustic positioning to determine their location. These methods, while effective, lack the precision of satellite-based navigation, requiring careful planning and constant adjustment. Cost is also a significant barrier. Deep-sea exploration is an expensive endeavor, involving specialized equipment, ships, and highly trained personnel. The financial investment required limits the number of missions that can be undertaken and restricts the scope of exploration. Despite these challenges, the pursuit of knowledge drives us to explore the ocean's depths. Each mission, whether manned or unmanned, contributes to our understanding of a world that is both alien and integral to life on Earth. The technology we develop and the insights we gain serve as a bridge to the unknown, expanding the horizons of science and human curiosity. In contemplating the vastness of the ocean and the ingenuity required to explore it, we are reminded of the delicate balance between human ambition and the natural world. Our tools are extensions of our desire to understand, to connect with realms that lie beyond our immediate grasp. The deep ocean, with its mysteries and wonders, invites us to look beyond what is known, urging us to explore with both humility and awe. The deep ocean remains one of the most enigmatic realms of our planet, a vast expanse largely uncharted despite its critical influence on the Earth's climate, ecology, and geophysical dynamics. As we delve into the reasons why this underwater world is still largely unmapped, we begin to appreciate the intricate challenges and profound significance of its exploration. To comprehend the scope of our ignorance, consider this. We have more detailed maps of the surface of Mars than we do of our own planet's ocean floor. This might seem surprising, given that the ocean covers over 70% of the Earth's surface. However, the task of mapping the seabed is fraught with technical and financial hurdles that far exceed those of mapping celestial bodies. The primary barrier to detailed seafloor mapping is the sheer depth and vastness of the ocean. Unlike space, where telescopes can peer across millions of miles, the ocean's depths require us to be physically present or to deploy technology that can withstand crushing pressures and complete darkness. The average depth of the ocean is about 3,800 meters, with some trenches plunging over 11,000 meters. Such depths present formidable challenges for data collection, where the pressure can exceed 1,000 times that at sea level. Technological limitations further complicate this endeavor. Traditional methods of mapping, such as satellite altimetry, provide only coarse-resolution images of the ocean floor. These satellites measure the sea surface height, which can be influenced by underwater features, offering an indirect glimpse of what lies beneath. However, this method lacks the precision needed for detailed mapping. In contrast, sonar systems employed by ships offer more accurate readings but are painstakingly slow and costly. A single ship mapping a small area can take weeks or even months, and the ocean is vast beyond human imagination. Financial constraints are another significant obstacle. Deep-sea mapping requires substantial investments not just in technology, but also in vessel time, personnel, and subsequent data analysis. This often places the task beyond the reach of many research budgets, leading to a reliance on international collaboration and private sector involvement. Yet, global coordination in this field remains sporadic, with efforts often fragmented by national interests and logistical constraints. Despite these challenges, the importance of seafloor data cannot be overstated. The ocean floor is a dynamic landscape, home to towering underwater mountains, expansive plains, and deep-seated trenches. It is a record keeper of Earth's geological past and a regulator of its current climate. Understanding the topography of the seabed is crucial for several scientific fields. For instance, in the realm of climate science, the ocean floor plays a pivotal role in the global climate system. Features such as mid-ocean ridges and abyssal plains influence ocean currents, which in turn regulate temperature and weather patterns across the globe. Detailed maps of the seabed can improve climate models, offering better predictions of future climate scenarios. In marine ecology, The topography of the ocean floor dictates the distribution of habitats and biodiversity. Many species are adapted to specific features, such as hydrothermal vents or coral reefs, which are often closely tied to the underlying geology. Mapping these areas is vital for conservation efforts, helping to identify critical habitats and protect endangered species from human activities such as deep-sea mining and trawling. Moreover, in the field of geophysics, the ocean floor holds keys to understanding tectonic activity. The movement of tectonic plates is often hidden beneath the ocean, yet it is the driving force behind earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Detailed maps can aid in the study of these processes, potentially improving our ability to forecast natural disasters. The economic implications of mapping the ocean floor are also significant. The seabed is rich in natural resources, including minerals, oil, and gas. Accurate mapping can guide sustainable extraction practices, balancing economic benefits with environmental protection. Additionally, the detailed mapping of underwater terrain is essential for the safe navigation of submarines and the laying of communication cables, which are the backbone of our global internet infrastructure. In recent years, there have been promising developments in overcoming these challenges. Advances in autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs, and remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, have enhanced our ability to explore the deep sea. These technologies can operate for extended periods, collecting high-resolution data without the need for a surface vessel. Moreover, international initiatives such as the Seabed 2030 project aim to map the entire ocean floor by the end of the decade, heralding a new era of ocean exploration. Yet, the path forward is not without its uncertainties. The deep ocean remains a frontier, one where our understanding is still in its infancy. As we continue to explore, we must balance the desire for knowledge with the need to protect this fragile environment. The deep ocean is not just a repository of resources or a scientific curiosity. It is an integral part of our planet's life support system. In contemplating the mysteries of the ocean floor, we are reminded of our place within the vast, interconnected web of Earth's ecosystems. Each new map, each layer of sediment uncovered, is a step towards a deeper understanding of our world and ourselves. The journey to map the deep ocean is a testament to human curiosity and a reminder of the work that still lies ahead. As we gaze into the depths, we are not just charting the unknown, we are exploring the very boundaries of human knowledge. The deep ocean, with its vast, shadowed expanses, conceals treasures that have sparked the curiosity of humankind. Metallic nodules, rich in essential elements like nickel, cobalt, and rare earth metals, rest upon the seafloor, promising resources that could fuel the burgeoning technological world above. Yet, as we ponder the potential gains from these deep-sea riches, we must also consider the profound uncertainties that accompany any intrusion into this largely uncharted realm. The allure of deep-sea mining lies not just in the wealth of materials, but in the notion of unlocking a new frontier, a prospect that tantalizes both industry and science. However, the deep ocean is not a mere repository of resources waiting to be harvested. It is an intricate tapestry of ecosystems, each component finely tuned to the pressures, darkness, and rhythms of the deep. Here, life has evolved in ways we are only beginning to understand, with species displaying adaptations so unique that they challenge our very definitions of biology. Mining these depths poses a considerable risk to these fragile ecosystems. The process, often involving the dredging or cutting of the seafloor, can cause widespread disturbance. Sediment plumes, stirred by the extraction activities, can drift for kilometers, smothering life forms that rely on the clear, cold waters to filter feed or photosynthesize at the fringes of the light. The disruption of these sediments can also release trapped carbon, potentially impacting global carbon cycles, which are delicately balanced. The creatures of the deep, some of which have remained unchanged for millions of years, are particularly vulnerable. Many organisms here are endemic, found nowhere else on Earth, and their survival hinges on the stability of their environment. Unlike terrestrial or shallow water species, deep-sea creatures often exhibit slower growth rates, longer lifespans, and unique reproductive strategies, adaptations to their stable but resource-scarce habitat. The upheaval caused by mining could lead to a loss of biodiversity, with consequences that ripple through the entire marine food web. Currently, our understanding of the recovery processes from such disturbances is limited. The deep ocean is a realm of slow processes. Recovery from physical disturbances can take decades or even centuries. The biological communities here are not accustomed to rapid change, and their resilience to anthropogenic impacts remains a significant gap in our scientific knowledge. This uncertainty is compounded by the fact that comprehensive baseline data on these ecosystems are scarce. Without a clear understanding of what is normal in these environments, assessing the full impact of mining activities becomes a formidable challenge. Efforts to mitigate the environmental impact of deep-sea mining are underway, with various international bodies advocating for precautionary approaches. The International Seabed Authority, ISA for instance, is tasked with regulating mineral-related activities in the international seabed area, aiming to ensure that such activities do not cause harm to the marine environment. Yet, the efficacy of these measures is still under scrutiny, as they often rely on data and models that are incomplete or speculative at best. As we venture into these depths, the ethical implications of our actions also come to the fore. The deep ocean is one of the last truly pristine environments on our planet, a sanctuary for life forms that have persisted in isolation for eons. The prospect of altering these ecosystems raises questions about our responsibility towards preserving the natural world. It prompts a reflection on the balance between immediate economic benefits and the long-term health of our planet's ecosystems. The debate over deep-sea mining is as much about philosophical contemplation as it is about scientific inquiry. It challenges us to consider how we value the unseen and the unknown, urging us to weigh the importance of conservation against the pursuit of material gain. It is a reminder that, while science can illuminate the shadows of the deep, it is our collective wisdom and foresight that must guide our actions. In contemplating the future of deep-sea mining, we find ourselves at a crossroads, faced with decisions that will shape not just the fate of the ocean, but the legacy we leave for generations to come. Our understanding of the deep ocean and its ecosystems is still in its infancy, and the choices we make today will echo through the corridors of time, affecting both the health of our planet and the sustainability of the resources we depend upon. As we navigate these uncharted waters, we are called to act with humility and caution, recognizing the complexity and interconnectedness of the natural world. It is a journey that invites us to explore not just the depths of the ocean, but the depths of our own understanding and responsibility. The deep ocean, with all its mysteries, stands as both a challenge and an opportunity, urging us to tread lightly, with respect and wonder as we seek to uncover its secrets. In the quiet, solemn depths of the ocean, where sunlight is a distant memory, lies a realm of profound scientific significance. The exploration of these deep waters is not just an endeavor of curiosity, but a crucial undertaking that weaves through the broader tapestry of Earth science. As we peer into this shadowy world, we find it rich with insights that echo throughout the disciplines of evolution, climate science, and the intricate workings of our planet. The deep ocean serves as a living archive of Earth's evolutionary history. It is here, amongst the unseen trenches and vast abyssal plains, that life has adapted in the most extraordinary ways. In these extreme environments, organisms have evolved unique mechanisms to survive the crushing pressures and eternal darkness. These adaptations not only intrigue biologists, but also provide a window into the processes that drive evolution. By studying these life forms, we gain valuable clues about the resilience and ingenuity of life, offering parallels to the evolutionary strategies employed by species in other harsh environments, including those potentially on other planets. The genetic diversity found in these depths may hold keys to understanding the full potential of life on Earth, and perhaps even guide us in the search for life beyond our own world. The ocean's depths also play a pivotal role in regulating Earth's climate. The deep ocean acts as a vast reservoir of carbon, sequestering it from the atmosphere and thus influencing global climate patterns. The interplay between ocean currents and carbon cycles is complex and finely balanced. The thermohaline circulation, often referred to as the global conveyor belt, is a crucial component of this system, transporting heat and nutrients around the globe. This circulation pattern is vital for maintaining the climate we know today. However, it is sensitive to changes in temperature and salinity, which are increasingly threatened by the impacts of climate change. Understanding these deep currents and their interactions with surface processes is essential for predicting future climate scenarios. The deep ocean, therefore, sits at the heart of climate science, serving as both a moderator and a mirror to the changes occurring on the planet's surface. Plate tectonics, another cornerstone of Earth science, is intimately connected with the deep ocean. The seafloor is a dynamic landscape shaped by the relentless forces of tectonic activity. Mid-ocean ridges, where new crust is born, and deep-sea trenches, where it is consumed, showcase the ongoing process of crustal recycling. These geological phenomena are not only fascinating in their own right, but also critical to understanding the mechanics of our planet. The movement of tectonic plates influences seismic activity, volcanic eruptions, and even the formation of mountain ranges. By studying these processes in the deep ocean, scientists gain deeper insights into the forces that shape our world and the natural hazards they may present. Furthermore, the deep ocean is a key player in the global carbon cycle. Organic material that sinks from the surface layers of the ocean is decomposed by deep-sea organisms, a process that sequesters carbon and prevents it from returning immediately to the atmosphere. This biological pump is a crucial component of Earth's carbon balance, and studying it helps scientists understand how carbon is stored and cycled through the ocean. Given the current concerns about rising atmospheric carbon dioxide levels, this area of research is more important than ever. It highlights the deep ocean's role as a carbon sink and underscores the importance of preserving these ecosystems in the face of human activities such as deep-sea mining and overfishing. The study of deep-sea sediments also offers a unique perspective on past climates. Layers of sediments accumulate over millions of years, trapping within them a record of Earth's climatic history. By examining these layers, scientists can reconstruct past climate conditions, providing context for current changes and helping to predict future trends. The isotopic composition of these sediments can reveal information about past ocean temperatures and ice volumes, offering a window into the planet's climatic past. Lastly, the exploration of the deep ocean challenges our technological capabilities and drives innovation. The harsh conditions of the deep sea have necessitated the development of advanced technologies such as remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and autonomous underwater vehicles, RUVs. These tools not only enable us to explore the ocean's depths, but also have applications in other fields, from space exploration to medical imaging. The technological advancements driven by deep-sea exploration underscore the interconnectivity of scientific disciplines and the far-reaching impact of ocean research. In essence, the deep ocean plays a multifaceted role in Earth science, intersecting with key themes such as evolution, climate regulation, plate tectonics, and technological innovation. It is a reminder of the complexity and interconnectedness of our planet's systems. As we continue to explore this final frontier, we uncover not only the secrets of the deep, but also gain a deeper understanding of the Earth as a whole. The insights gleaned from the depths have the potential to reshape our understanding of the planet and guide us in addressing the environmental challenges of our time. As we draw the curtains on our journey through the deep ocean, we find ourselves standing at the edge of a vast and largely uncharted realm, the final frontier of scientific exploration here on Earth. This underwater world, so alien and enigmatic, continues to elude our full understanding despite the technological advancements and intellectual curiosity that define our age. The deep ocean presents an invitation, a gentle yet persistent call to delve deeper into its mysteries. It is an invitation that echoes not only the spirit of scientific inquiry, but also the innate human desire to explore, to understand, and to connect with the world around us. It is a realm where every descent carries the promise of discovery, where the boundaries of our knowledge are expanded with each new piece of data, and every unexpected encounter with life forms that defy our expectations. The ocean, covering over 70% of our planet's surface, remains a largely unexplored domain, with only a fractional percentage of its depths having been mapped or studied in any detail. This vastness holds more than just geographical obscurities. It harbors biological, chemical, and geological phenomena that challenge our current understanding of life and the Earth's processes. The deep, in its silence and obscurity, is a reservoir of knowledge waiting to be tapped, an archival library of Earth's history and a key to predicting its future. In contemplating the importance of continued deep-sea exploration, we must consider the potential benefits that such endeavors hold. The deep ocean is a vital component of the Earth's climate system, playing a crucial role in carbon cycling and heat distribution. Understanding these processes more deeply could significantly enhance our ability to predict and mitigate the impacts of climate change, a challenge of profound importance in our time. Moreover, the deep ocean is a cradle of biodiversity that remains largely catalogued. The life forms that inhabit these depths, from bioluminescent organisms to extremophiles thriving in conditions once thought inhospitable, offer invaluable insights into the adaptability and resilience of life. These insights not only enrich our understanding of biology, but also hold potential applications in medicine, biotechnology, and other fields that benefit from the study of novel biochemical processes. The technological advancements required to explore the deep ocean also drive innovation. The development of submersibles, remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs, not only opens new windows into the ocean's depths, but also spurs advancements in engineering and materials science. These innovations often find applications beyond oceanography, influencing sectors such as robotics, environmental monitoring, and even space exploration. Yet, despite these compelling reasons to explore the deep, significant challenges remain. The sheer cost of deep-sea exploration is formidable, with each expedition requiring substantial financial and logistical resources. The inhospitable conditions of the deep extreme pressures, frigid temperatures, and complete darkness pose additional barriers that require sophisticated solutions and careful planning. These challenges necessitate international collaboration and the sharing of resources and knowledge, fostering a spirit of cooperation and unity in pursuit of common scientific goals. As we consider the vast unknowns that remain, we are reminded of the importance of preserving this delicate environment. The deep ocean is not immune to the impacts of human activity. Pollution, overfishing, and the emerging interest in deep-sea mining pose significant threats to its ecosystems. The need for sustainable practices and conservation efforts is paramount to ensure that the deep ocean continues to thrive and that its mysteries can be explored responsibly. In reflecting upon our exploration of the deep ocean, we are reminded of our place within the larger tapestry of life on Earth. The ocean connects us all, influencing weather patterns, providing resources, and shaping the climate. It serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, urging us to approach its study with humility and respect. The deep ocean stands as a testament to the complexity and wonder of the natural world. It is a reminder that despite our advances, there remain realms that are beyond our current comprehension, inviting us to push the boundaries of what is known. The ocean's depths hold a mirror to the universe, reflecting the mysteries and possibilities that await those who dare to explore. As we continue to probe the depths of this final frontier, we do so with a sense of awe and reverence, knowing that each new discovery brings us closer to understanding the intricate web of life on our planet. The journey is far from over, and the deep ocean remains a beacon for future generations of explorers, scientists, and dreamers who will continue to seek the answers hidden beneath the waves. In the spirit of exploration, we embrace the unknown, knowing that the deep ocean will continue to inspire and challenge us a reminder of the vast potential that lies within the unexplored corners of our world.